Thank you. Let's continue with the issue concerning the LGBTQ. Last time we talked about the LGBTQ community and try to define them and also to group them according to their categories. Today we want to look at stigma. What is stigma? Because this is the most an aspect of life that affects this particular community. Stigma originates from ancient Greece, where referred to a symbol band on the skin of an enslaved person. When we talk about stigma, it was a symbol that was burned on the skin of a enslaved person, or somebody who has done something wrong was being given a title, something that looks shameful, and he was isolated. No one could go back, no could come closer to him. But when it comes to 1963, there is this scientist called Goffman, changed and coined it to the modern way that we understand it. Stigma causes people to be discriminated. Later do these things accept or they describe someone, treat them because of that stigma. Sometimes we treat people differently because they are stigmatized, they are labeled, they are given some names that are not good. I can give an example. When HIV was diagnosed in Kenya, it was associated with sexual immorality. So people who had HIV, they were stigmatized, they were put aside. And even up to date, HIV is never treated together with other diseases because people were stigmatized. And people you do fear, they don't want to come out and express themselves. The same applies with these people we are talking about the LGBT community. They feel as if they are isolated, they are discriminated. So they fear coming out because of stigma. And there are different types of stigma. Let's try to look at different types of stigma and the effects in this particular community. Number one, we have public stigma. Stigma describes overreacting statement from the society. What is society talking about this particular thing? Society talking about a certain thing and trying to discriminate somebody and to stigmatize society. The societal attitude towards a certain trait. Now, what is the society attitude toward LGBTQ? It is that it is a bad thing, it is not good, people should not be engaged in such things, and even no one should talk to these particular people. This is what we are talking about stigma, public stigma, whereby the whole society does not want to see you. They don't want even to associate yourself with them. They want you to remain isolated, discriminated, and even not come close to any member of the society. Then number two, we have self-stigma. Self-stigma happens when you accept the public stigma. When you accept the public stigma, you accept what the people are saying about you. At the end of the day then, you isolate yourself, you stigmatize yourself, you take it as part of your life. Now the life you live, you are living a life that is isolated life, that is away from the reality, and you cannot even mingle with other people because of what people says about you. Then we have number three, we have perceived stigma. Perceived stigma happens when you believe lovely or wrong. People around you or society as a whole will judge you negatively. When you think from yourself that the people around me, they are judging you negatively. So imagine about these people who are called LGBT community. Somebody who was born with both sex organs. In which group of people is he going to associate with? He cannot associate in any group. He feels that isolated. He cannot go to boys, cannot go to girls, and he feels confused. Now, the moment now he feels that this particular aspect of life is disturbing me, he isolates himself. He has what we call perceived stigma. What do the community say? Since you are born, you have been called Joroge. But now you are now in adolescent stage, you want to be called Joki. It's something that affects the community, and the community will even isolate you, keep off you, will not allow coming closer to you. Then we have the labeled avoidance or labeled avoidance. Avoidance happens when you distance yourself from the community, stigmatized group. You distance yourself, you keep yourself off from them. Then from there we have number 6, we have structured stigma. The stigma refers to the institutional policies. The policies that are laid down, they end up stigmatizing a person. that this particular person should not be found here, this particular person should not be here. Then sometimes even hiring people for a certain job may not be, you may be stigmatized. You may not find yourself now being hired for a certain work because of your sexual orientation. Then from all this, there is health practitioner stigma. This comes when you go to hospitals, setups, and you find yourself being stigmatized. Why? Because you are a gay, you are lesbian, you are transgender, or whichever category you are in. You find doctors and nurses and everybody, health practitioners, does not want to accept you. They don't want to be with you. They are not happy about you. Even the treatment you are getting is not the treatment that you deserve. Why? Because they feel they don't want to associate yourself with them. The last one is associative stigma. Stigma that targets people connected with someone. Sometimes when you associate yourself with the people who are not accepted in the community, maybe now you are associating yourself with the stigma, with LGBTQ. People will also stigmatize you. Then they are not going to accept you. They may end up saying that you are friends to these people who are doing this. You are not supporting. You are not doing what is right by supporting these particular people. You are not good. You are associated with these particular persons. And people end up judging you negatively and even not trying to come closer to you. These things has happened to many people, especially those people who tries to support LGBTQ community and some Christian from the Christian background, Muslim background, and all these aspects of life. They don't love these particular people. They don't want to accept them in the community because they go contrary to what they believe. It is correct according to their belief, but sometimes it's good to understand that these particular people, they are human beings. They are human beings, need to be loved, and you can never judge somebody and try to support them. There is this saying that was said by Mother Teresa that if you judge them, you cannot love them. So if you judge these people, we condemn them. There is no room for us to love them. And we all know human beings should love one another so that we associate with them, we love them, then we play a key role in changing whom they are. So as a counselor, learn to understand the stigma that you might be associated with when the LGBTQ community comes to you. These particular people, they are our clients. We need them. We need to support their mental health. We need to support whom they are so that they can learn from us. If they can change, they will change. If it is an intersex, try to support this particular person, try to support the gender using the legal procedure so that he can have what we call gender transition. He can change, or she or he can change to whatever you want to be. And this is all about the stigma because it is the one that destroys more than anything else. Because when someone is stigmatized, he feels isolated and he cannot even be able to come closer to other people. So all about stigma is more important to be learned. And we have discussed more about stigma. And next time we shall try to look at other aspects and the rainbow colors of these particular people so to understand whom they are and their color, what they stand for, so that we can understand them and know whom they are. Thank you.